Hello? Let's see what we got for news. Nothing today because we'll probably just keep ripping now that everything's over. I'm expecting longs today just based off of there's no more uncertainty and off of the day after the 2020 election, we just ripped forever, which we already have been doing. We still got room to grow. 4-hour chart, we've got another high that is 120 points away. Then we got like this way up here. Is that all time? That might be all time highs. I'm not sure. I think we at least make it to 800 though. Delta came all the way back to this low from 7. Nowhere near. We didn't go anywhere near it on price. I need to wait for open, see how it's gonna behave and react and stuff. Yo, Hank. I don't know what you're congratulating me on, but I probably don't care. If it has to do with what the US went through yesterday, I don't participate, so. Really tempted to get in a long and just like a small entry. Or are they going to drive price lower because everybody saw the overnights and everyone else is longing too? Guess we could come back to this area potentially. What's up, Ouchie Faye? You're the one who asked me when I was coming back, right? Like a couple days before I actually did. I just happened to see that comment. I'm like, damn, I was actually planning on returning. As soon as it starts to move up, we'll be getting in. It's nowhere near. We're 80 points away from that low. And on Delta, it's already back at that low. Oh, that was a good. This would have been a good entry too at 7. Delta was moving down here. Price was moving up, and then it just started consolidating. Like they couldn't drive the price lower as Delta was trying to. Oh, did it really? These are were our last all-time highs put in back in October. Let me put some, in case this starts like ripping up with some buy stops, we'll get in up there. I wanted to open up a chart. You guys can't see it, but the continuous contract on ES. Yeah, I guess that was the all-time highs in October that we ES took out already. So that means this should be all-time highs on Nasdaq. That was in like July. Yeah, I'm long. Yeah, this setup's probably harder for you guys to see, but these are the charts I'm looking at. And my old setup, when you could only see the one chart, you couldn't see the other charts I was looking at. But we're long right here at 681. We'll add a couple more entries up here if it does get up there, up in the 700s. But looking at this divergence with price being so high above it, price could not come back anywhere near close to this low, but Delta was. Plus, I'm just long biased today anyways. But we scaled down. We were entering with 4 micros. I'm just entering with 2 micros today, just in case there's some extra volatility for some reason. But we're just in 2 micros at the moment. You're still in that trade? I was so tempted to get on last night, but I fought the urge. It was just pumping as results were coming in, and that would have been an easy just buy and hold. My luck, I would have bought right here, and then it pulls back 160 points. What's up, Joseph? So I'm long biased. I don't know if you just got here, Joseph. I'm assuming just when you said hello, but looking at this divergence with Delta is at the lows, price nowhere near it, and we're long, or I'm thinking long bias anyways, so just going to get in on that. Smaller size, half our typical contracts, just in case. We'll just take it easy. Well, that's why I only got into. Oh, lots of latency issues there. It's showing if there's more buying or more selling happening for a particular candle up here. So green going up means we have more buying coming through than selling, and then red going down is more selling. So watching how price on the tick chart behaves with this, that's how I've been trying to determine entries and exits and stuff. ES is, I know McLovin, but remember how the other day I missed that? Twice in the last week I've missed really good moves at the open because of something I was seeing in pre-market. And today I'm I wasn't gonna say it. We scaled down, so it's all right. I'm pretty bullish, but I'm also now like second guessing, thinking like everyone else is probably bullish too based on what happened last night. So then maybe they'll yank it down. I don't know. As of right now, we're only in 2 contracts. I hate ES took out the all-time highs already, though. Okay, now we're in 4. Now we're in 6. But I have been trading 4 contracts per entry prior to today. So we're still in a small, relatively small position. Delta, we like more than doubled our buying. All right. I kind of just want to hold this. Like I was expecting a pretty big move. If ES can keep going, Nasdaq should just freaking run. I mean, we're almost up almost 50 points. Thinking 800. This is a little volatile today. I don't want to let this go in the red since I added all those other entries. But stuck missing out on all that. But we have to put a stop in here. Yeah, I think it did too. I think. Oh, it's not over, Chef. It's not over. If we can't break up through this, that would have been pretty sick, 100 lot. There we go. Oh, what the frick? I'm gonna put just a couple stops in here. At least secure something if it pulls back, but and then we could leave the third entry with 2 contracts and see if we can get to that 800. ES is doing its own thing. Appreciate it, Delta. Go right beneath this little guy. Just for those. Jesus. That's kind of stalling right here. Yeah, I don't think it's shortable either. Just based on the candle from the day after the last election, there's no way in hell I was going into today looking for shorts. And it makes sense, like, we always rip on like bad news and stuff on FOMC, so the market likes when there's decisions. When there's uncertainty, it gets choppy, and then once there's a decision, it's like, okay, we can keep going. Bitcoin was making all-time highs last night, wasn't it? I have no idea what kind of money this is going to look like because I'm not trading anything. One, I'm getting a ton of more points than we have been getting, but I'm also in way less contracts, like a way smaller position size. We hit 794. I am glad I scaled down. Like, this would have been sick if I was in the larger sizes, but it's moving too much. I don't think I would have been able to hold. What, did that got out of some... Oh, frick. I think it did. I'm gonna... Okay. We're just out of everything. I don't know, 100. We entered... We added, so... Our first entry was... at 681. First entry was at 681. The highest we got was 783. So more than 100 points, right? Yeah, more than 100. But I added two. I added 2 entries on the way up. Yeah, just 100. But I scaled down, so I don't know if I would have held that with my other sizing, especially with that. Where was the open at? We went into the smallest amount of drawdown. Then we added, and as soon as it was in the full position size for this trade, it pulled back 30 points. So if I was in my 444, I don't know if I would have held that. So I'm really glad I scaled down for today. PMI was yesterday, Chef. It says that there's no news today. Unless, yeah, yesterday was PMI at 9:45. Today, Wednesday, nothing scheduled. At least on US market. Financial Juice shows crude oil inventories at 10:30. We took out the high right there. It's kind of what I was aiming for. I mean, of course, a little part of me was hoping we just blow past it and run 100, 200 more points, but I'm not going to be worried about that. Why does Market Watch not have that, and Financial Juice doesn't have it either? It says Market Watch has nothing for this week's major U.S. economic report and Fed speakers, nothing for Wednesday. And Financial Juice, what's up, Tyler? There's nothing on Financial Juice either. regardless, I mean, we just had a massive trade. I'm going to sit out for a second at least. So we'll see what it does at 9:45. Oh, hell yeah, 100. I forgot about those accounts, those fast tracks. I remember the first one I got, I passed it in like one day, but then I failed. I failed the funded. Yeah, focus on those. Bro, you know what to do, and you have green days. Oh, I guess there is news here at 9:45. That's weird that it's not showing up on anything else. Like, limit your goddamn red days, 100. I guess that was something. I mean, the price was moving around like that. There was some PMI news coming out, but not going anywhere. Yo, she's moving today, boys. You guys better be careful. I don't. ES keeps testing that. It's looking like we're going to just go through it. All that consolidation, ES put in its highs, and it was going down as Nasdaq was going up earlier. So I don't think that's going to support it this time. God damn, back down 100 points. Should have reversed. You did say 789. Yeah, I was just looking for that 800. And like I said, the greed wanted more than 800. Wanted it to maybe just keep going forever. Let's see if we get some support here though in all of this. I don't think I'm going to take any more trades today. I mean, we probably made plenty on that to where I could stay scaled down and go back to my normal 20 pointers, but why? There's no reason to risk it. These are just evals, and I need to pass them the right way, not pass them quickly in one day or like make a lot on one day versus the other days, because that just feeds into my bad habits. I'm pretty sure I can say I've never passed an eval trading how I'm supposed to be trading and with a set like plan or system the whole eval. It's always been, there was like 1 or 2 days where like I kept going when I shouldn't have, and I got lucky and climbed out of a deep red. And then I tell myself, well, on the fundeds, I'm not going to let myself get that deep of a red. But then it always happens. So I have a personal goal of passing these evals the right freaking way this time and trading how I would trade a real account. And if I can do that, I can just keep that habit going moving forward and start making some goddamn money like I've been trying to. That's why I keep having moments of success or periods of success, like a month or 2 months where I'm taking payouts, but then it always catches up to me because I haven't put in the work to eliminate those bad days. I'm going to prevent those bad days from popping up on these accounts. And then I'm going to keep that going. You guys heard it here first. Jesus was not expecting this big of a move down. These charts just look, ES and Nasdaq are like completely different. This is insane. Holy crap. I'm not gonna take any more trades, and it's good like practice discipline sitting here watching. It's only 9:50. Let's pull up the performance. Oh god damn, I thought we were only up like a few $100s. I mean, it's not any more than some other days, but we scaled down. I was only in my entries were only 2 contracts. Where is my we got into 6 contracts, but you know what I mean. We were in two contracts per entry, and we've been doing 4, so we were only in half the size. Window capture. Look at that. $827. One trade, basically. Not basically, but yeah, it's just one trade added, then or got in, then got a couple ads. We'll take that all day. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's not, obviously this is not a typical day, but we'll take it. But that's also why, like, I really wanted to get on last night and put some longs on the chart, like just like small size, and leave them. But that just reinforces a bad habit of mine. Like if I make an abnormally large amount of money in one day, then I want to chase that moving forward. I need to keep my days consistent. Exactly. Yeah, I think I did everything like perfect. I don't think I had any bad habits today whatsoever. I was long biased based on my analysis. I even saw a setup and got in on the setup. I didn't just think, oh, we're going higher, let me just jump in. Like I got in because I saw price was not going lower and Delta was That's my entry. So, and I didn't get in my full size either. I scaled down and then I still scaled in. You get in, like I'm getting in one entry just to satisfy that feeling of not wanting to miss the move. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. But if you get in with your full size, it sucks when it goes against you. So I get in with a third of my position. If it starts to go against me, it doesn't hurt as bad because it's just a small entry. As it's going in my favor, then I can get in the full size that I'm willing to trade. Obviously, like we saw today, there's a potential that it hits your full size and then reverses. But we scaled down, wasn't a big deal. What's up, Knives? Yeah, I wanted to do the same thing, Tyler. I saw some friends talking about trading and I'm like, God, I want to just go open the charts and in long like 1 or 2 micros and just leave it for the night, because like no matter what happens, it's gonna to me, I felt like it was guaranteed rip. You're all good, chef. I ended up just going to bed early. Like I made myself go to bed. So I'm like, if I stay up thinking about it and seeing other people trade, I'm going to go trade. So I just like put my phone on do not disturb and went to sleep. Knives, I did the same thing. I scaled down. I mean, we made the same amount that we've been making with full size, but we got way more points and we scaled down so that way we could handle the move. Tyler, we're doing it, man. We're doing it. I know, right, Knives? I was telling my wife yesterday, and I'm trying to be humble. I'm not like bragging or anything, but I was telling my wife yesterday that like since I started streaming again, like these last few days of trading have been my best trading. Not in regards to profit, even though I think my profit has been the most, but that's not the reason why it's been my best trading. It's because of the discipline and the patience and the self-awareness to stop when I need to stop. Yeah, I'm not. That's why I pulled up my performance. I'm not trading anymore today. But it was a super quick day, so we'll just see what else the market does. It's pretty entertaining that we rip up 100. Or was it open? We went up 120 points and then down 160 points within the first 20 minutes. The first day I came back trading, I did feel pressure of being in front of people, especially because I was trading a new system that the people who have been watching me have never seen me trade before. So it felt like I was doing things wrong because I was adding, and I did end up having a red day that day, but I stopped and didn't even hit my personal daily loss limit that day. I stopped before that and I just took it as a lesson and came back the next day, and we've been green ever since. But yeah, I don't know. Everything's going pretty good. Obviously we just have to keep going. I can't ever let my guard down. The day I come in thinking I'm invincible is the day we lose everything. So I'm just trying to be extremely, extremely self-aware and make the right decisions based on that. What charts do you have your thing on? It's funny you say that, Chef, because I was thinking about that the other day. 'Cause I would like to stream longer, but I don't like sitting looking at the charts all day. But I was like, I could stream Hunt, probably lose everybody who watches. But then have like a little window up, like where the performance thing is of like the current chart of like the tick chart, and then I could just watch that. And if we see an entry, I just like pause real quick, bounce over there, take a setup, go back to playing Hunt. At least it gives us something to do in between. All right, we got 2 watchers. This is a 1,000 tick chart. What div did you? I mean, we've got a divergence kind of like where price came down and delta didn't really. Why is it showing my cursor up on that? Oh. I think it will continue to perform. That's why I've chosen this to. So I've been trading. Oh, it's kind of just off of this guy from back here, maybe. Are you looking at the 1,000 tick chart? That's the same like setup that we took earlier. Yeah, that's exactly what I took this morning. Because it's a pretty good game, Hunter Lot. I just hit like 2,000 hours the other day, and I've been playing it for just a couple years now. That's why I started streaming again, because I'm like, I'm putting way too much time into this video game, and I need to do something productive. Yeah, that's the same divergence that I took this morning, and looks like it's paying again. Are you kidding me? We're up 100 points. Cookie clicker. What the hell? Cookie clicker. This is what you're playing? You just click the cookie? What do you do? I don't know about you, 100 lot. Oh. Just unlock the grandma. I'm trying. It's not dragging it anywhere. All right. Enough of that. I know how to drag click, chef. Google how to drag click. Oh my god. I've seen chefs. I've seen chefs trolling, and I think he may have you beat, Knives. I think he's pretty damn good. I don't know if any of you guys can compare to Donkey Puncher. I would say Donkey Puncher's like, he's like the master. He's like the elite. Knives is up there. Chef's up there. I don't know, Knives. He commented the other day, 100 lot. I was happy to see that he hadn't forgotten about me. I was so happy I had to screenshot it and share with my wife when she got home that day. I think he's only ever made an appearance like twice in the live stream. I don't know what I have to do to get him to be here more often. Probably 100 lot. Doesn't look like they're paying anybody, right? I want to see what the 1 minute looks like. There's some 50-minute bars. Oh, this is about to... If this breaks up here, she could just keep going. ES is just so far down there. But if ES did start going higher, I feel like that would allow Nasdaq to go start reaching for its highs without ES needing to go all the way back up. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Joseph, are you still in this? These are some. I feel like that's a pretty big swing. Up 100 from the lows. Back 76. Up 50 points from there. Yeah, I mean, I would be thinking longs all day. Just not during this, not between, just not between 9:40 and 9:50. As long as you didn't long between that 10-minute time frame, then you're fine. Damn. Delta did not reach back up to this high, but we're already about to break it on price. It's looking strong. We need this delta to catch up to that high so we can keep running. We're struggling. See what the daily looks like. I mean, last election, the day after, but last election, the day of the election, it was a green candle. The next day was a green candle, and the day after was like double the size of the previous day. I think just the body was. So yesterday we were 350 points. I mean, we're going to see a 700 point day today. That would put us up at 21. Yeah, I mean, that's close to the all-time highs. And then we have FOMC tomorrow too. Oh, this is going. We were just picking up orders on that 10-minute or on this 4-hour. Oh, chef. No, you can't. If you... God damn it. Are you still in that? Nice, Joseph. And if you don't... God, just get out. How bad is it? I feel like no matter what you do, even if you went on like a 29-day green streak now, like they may still say... Oh, does it not line up with their rise on a lot? What size were you short? Like what's the dollar amount? Of course it was crypto. Three minis and 25 micros? No. Oh my god. Yeah, it's going to be such a large loss that I feel like that's just going to immediately disqualify you from them picking you. And if you don't get picked for a merit account, then you're not allowed to try again. I think the only way to get to live then with them would be to you have to trade their regular accounts. Be right back. Oh my god, chef. Is 100 lot yours? Did they ever send you an email with a pay date email or whatever? By the 15th. Jesus. I just keep seeing people have pay by date emails. Then that date comes and goes and there's no payout. Oh yeah, you showed me how they said that was going to be even more delayed. Jesus. They got to wait for more sales. Might have a little bit of resistance here. Delta can't get up above. Yeah, I mean, I would just not trade those accounts and just trade something else if it's not affecting you. And hopefully they keep saying they'll pay everybody eventually. I'm assuming they're just waiting for sales to come in to pay. So just when you get it, it will be nice. God, should we just jump in along again? I think we should, Chef. I think we should. I know. I'm not going to. Don't worry. But we should. Because it's going to just keep going higher. I bet, yeah. There we go. I'm going to listen to Hunter a lot. Thank you, Joseph. Yes. What's the max size I can do on a 150K account? I'm just, this is where I said we should long at. $150K. 17 minis. $17 times 20. That's $340 a point. And we got like, we'll say an average of 80 points today. That would have been 27 grand for an eval. That means nothing. Good thing we didn't long there. I'm not going to. It's locked. Look. See? And I'm keeping it hidden too, so we don't. No temptation. We're just watching. So you coming over to Futures Knives? Yeah, we should have longed. Look, it's working out. It's only 17 points of drawdown. Just that little bit of buying pressure, and we're already back at these recent highs. Come on. I don't know why you got to be like that. Look at all these potential profits. Just from 10 o'clock, we're up 150 points. Yeah, you're missing out. You see all the pain that we're all going through constantly. Pain is caused by lots of things, not just not trusting your setup. First, you got to have the patience and the discipline to wait for your setup and then take that. There's a lot of things to overcome just to get there. We should have longed that. 20 points has been hit. We are back at that high almost, 806. Let's see if we break it. Yeah, that's pain too, Hunter. Frick. I think, yeah, I hope you get it. I think you will. It's just a matter of time because they have to make the money. Yeah, but I have the discipline to stop at red lights. That's what I'm saying. I don't trust the other drivers, though. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, this is day 8 since we've been back, and I think we can all agree here. This is the best version you've seen. Right before I started streaming again, I had some accounts that I was trying to not pay attention to the money at all. And what that looked like was I didn't look at the profit. I didn't look at the points for that day. I didn't look at the P&L at the end of the day. I had no idea. I was trying to make myself unaware of where everything was, but that ended up messing with me too much. That took it too far. So now I'm trying, or what we've been doing is just look at the current day and see, yep, okay, we're doing good. I think that's helping. And then last week we looked at the balance at the end of the week. I think that's a good compromise to just check the balance at the end of each week to make sure we're staying on track. But looking at it every day and obsessing over it every day is not healthy for me. We're struggling, but I think we can break this. We're looking for 806. Jeez, there we go. We are going. Should have longed, Knives. We should have longed. 44 points. Yeah, for sure. Knives, I used to always think like I'll be right back. No, she wanted to show me how one of the dogs was sitting. What was I saying? Oh, because Knife said it's not easy for anyone. I used to always think like it was gonna be like crossing a river. Like once I cross that river, I'll be fine. It will be golden. I can just smooth sailing from there. That's how everything else in my life kind of has been. Once you figure something out, then now it's just easy moving forward. That's not the case. I don't think that's going to ever be the case with trading. It's always going to be, you need to be on top of your game every goddamn day. As soon as you start to let your guard down, market's going to eat you up. And talking my ideas out, I think it that's a balance for me. Talking them out can help, but then also me talking it out loud with people watching and listening makes me start second guessing. So I'm like, what if I'm wrong? You know, what if they don't agree with what I'm saying? Maybe I should change my idea. So it's like especially last week when I started trading this in front of everybody, I was not confident at all. And it's because people were watching me. But now we're still doing good with it. I keep having green trades. We have red trades, but we're keeping them minimal. So I'm building a lot more confidence in the fact that I'm showing it off to people. Yeah, good. That's a good analogy, Knives. For sure, Chef. I was just joking about longing there. Like, I do kind of want to just enter a trade and just see if I can let it ride, but I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm not risking it. Oh, nice, McLovin. Hell yeah. What did you end up? You trade like the 5-minute chart, right? Did you get a long off of this pullback? Oh, nice, McLovin. Just this way I'm trading, I feel like it fits my personality. It lets me get in something to make me feel like I'm not missing out. And then but it does take the discipline to start scaling out if it's going against you. And you guys have seen me do it a couple times where I'll enter two entries and then I'll get out of one in the red and then we'll get out of the other one, or I'll get out of one like I break even, then keep holding a little bit longer, then exit if I need to. Well, we also were trading the 5-second chart, McLovin, if you remember, like a long time ago. I feel like this doesn't seem too fast at all. Usually you have time as well to get into these divergences. Like you'll see it struggling for a minute, especially if you do it in pre-market. But like what Joseph took, it's kind of off of that same low. This whole area, once you see price start to struggle going lower, I mean, this is a big range, 40-point range, but we never got beneath this price. All right, let me take this off. Delta was back at all these lows. Price came down and it started struggling. Plenty of time to. Let's put it right there. So like 10 minutes. Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously use whatever fits you best. I've been recommended to use the 2000 tick chart, but so far I have more experience on the one. But you have a good night. I'm getting off because I'm not taking any more trades. If McLovin's out, I'm out. Yep, we're done. I'm going to go play some video games with friends. So it's cool. We made a lot. It's just an eval, so it doesn't really matter. We're just getting closer to passing. But I'm more proud that I'm just staying disciplined and sticking to my plan every day. That's what I'm excited about. It needs to be a habit, so it's like second. It's easy for me. I don't have to struggle to stay disciplined. But like we were just talking about a second ago, can't let my guard down either. But you guys have a good one. Chef, exit that short as soon as you can. Or just start DCAing on it. But hell yeah, thanks Joseph. 100 lot. You have a good one. Chef, talk to you later. But okay. Later guys.